that's the reality. I mean, there are many countries where regulators, they need to do kind of archaeological work to understand what are the regulations that are in effect. And this is because you have a long history. Take the example of Egypt. Egypt did a huge exercise to build their inventory of regulations at the beginning of this century, and they discovered that they had regulations which were 150 years old that were never repealed, and in principle they were there, still valid. So there are plenty of examples which are just crazy. And the amount of, do you know how many regulations you have in Sri Lanka? I'm pretty sure you don't. You don't know what is the stock. Brazil has more than 12 million regulations, considering laws, secondary regulations, and all type of regulatory instruments, and they pass around 200 regulations per day. Who can follow up on what is that? I mean, for businesses, it's just crazy. They need lawyers to be really every day looking at the Gazette to understand what are the new requirements, what did this institution say, what are the new obligations that they impose on us. I mean, this is a serious problem, and whatever effort you want to do in terms of simplification starts with an inventory. If you don't know what you have, you cannot do anything with it, right? So first you need to know what you have in place. And this is a huge task for countries because, as I said, you accumulate things. I was looking at the proposals that we received, and most of those proposals that mention existing regulations, they are from 1950, 1940 something, 1960. Obviously, they require updates. They need to be adapted to the current conditions, and maybe they should be reviewed completely, just to ensure that they meet the intended objectives today, 2025, right?
Thank you, Elia. And I have to say that I agree with